Hi everyone, my name's Gemma Lee and I'm the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage. As always on a Friday, I'm here to share with you some recent additions to the Gemma Redmond Vintage collection. All these pieces will be being added to the website from next week, but if you'd like to find out more about any of them or make a purchase, you're welcome to contact me to get some more information and pictures, and I'll provide you with what you need. So let's get started. I have 6 pieces to share with you today, and they really vary in age and design style. So I'll begin by sharing with you this fabulous choker and cuff set. It really is wonderful and so interesting and so old too. It dates from the Victorian era and features, as I've mentioned, a choker and a cuff. They're both constructed from a midnight blue velvet, and they are detailed with designs consisting of faux pearls, but most importantly cut steel beads. The cut steel beads create a star motif along the sides of the pieces, and also at the centre create a sun-like motif too. Most of the cut steel beads are in really excellent condition, which is quite unusual. There's only a little hint of rusting here and there, which is quite found quite often with cut steel pieces due to their age and the material that they're made from. You can really see that it's very stylish. It's great for wearing with a square neckline, as I've got on today, or perhaps with a shirt too. And the pieces can be worn together, as I'm doing, or separately as well. Both fasten with hooks, so I'll take the cuff off for you. It really pops open and close very easily, as you can see, and you can really get the impact of the full design here and really see the lovely depth of that blue. The velvet is in really nice condition too. Next, I'll take the choker off. The choker fastens with 2 hooks, and it's quite a nice long length. It has a slight V shape too, so it falls really nicely around the neck. The lining material again is in nice condition too. One of the hooks on this choker piece, I believe, is a later replacement, but is nonetheless in keeping with the piece. It's really lovely and a great example of Victorian cut steel jewellery. Next, let's move on to the earrings that I'm wearing. These earrings, so we're coming a bit more forward in time. These earrings date from around the 1940s, and they are French, and they were created by Louis Rousselet, the famed faux pearl bead and glass maker from France. As you can see, they create sort of a curve shape framing the face really nicely, and these little faux pearl tassels on each one have a really great pretty effect. I'll just hold my hair up so you can see exactly how they fall, and what a great sweet pair of earrings they are. Really delicate but still quite impactful too, and they make a nice sound when you wear them as well. On the back here they have the traditional filigree backs that we often see on the reverse of Louis Rousselet pieces, and these lovely hinged wire clips too. They're both stamped France on the reverse as well. I'll just hold them up so you can see. Bring them a little bit closer. There we go. You can also see that there's a rondelle bead in the centre of each earring, studded with rhinestones, colourless rhinestones, to give a little sparkly accent to the earrings. Next, I'll share with you this wonderful versatile piece. This chain necklace, sometimes because of its length, it's referred to as a guard chain necklace, is constructed from platinum, and it dates from the 1920s. It's stamped platinum on the bolt ring, which it fastens with. However, it can just be put over the head, it's so long. And it's detailed at intervals with bezel set crystals. And these crystals are all in really lovely condition, nice and bright too. As you can see, I've chosen to double the chain up to where it has 2 lengths, so it's perfect for layering. It can just be worn at one length too, which I'll show you now. So platinum was an alloy metal developed in Germany in around the 1920s as a nice substitute for perhaps sterling silver to make pieces a little bit more affordable. Here it is worn as one length. I'll just stand on my tiptoes so you get an idea of the length. Just there, you can't quite see the bottom of it, but there it is. Again, I'll double it up for you so you can see how easy that is to do. You just cross it in the middle and put it over your head, and you can play about with the lengths of the 2 pieces as well. Right, I'll take that off and you can have a little closer look at the sparkle. Here's the bolt ring fastening, and I'll just move them past my hand so you can see the lovely condition that this piece is in. It's really great for layering with other necklaces too. It's an exceptionally versatile, timeless piece, a real classic piece of jewellery. Next, let's move on now to an accessory. This pretty evening bag was created in Belgium in the Art Deco era, most likely circa 1920, and it's covered in its entirety in Belgian beadwork. The beads are a white colour, and then here we have a design of interlocking rings, really quite sort of geometric and typically Art Deco, and quite appropriate because the Olympics are on at the moment. They aren't the Olympic rings, but they're close. The rings are a sort of a beige creamy colour, a pale pink and a blue. And this design is continued onto the back, where there is a little slot for putting your hand through too, so you can grasp it. It fastens with a kiss clasp, and inside the bag there is a label that reads "Made in Belgium" too. What's lovely is this piece has inside it an original raffle ticket and a ticket with 2 dancers on as well. So this piece was perhaps well loved and taken to a dance when it was first purchased, and someone's kept a little memento in there since it was worn that first time many years ago. It's in really lovely condition too, as I'm sure you can see. Okay, next let's move on to another pair of earrings. These are a wonderful pair of Art Deco earrings. They are constructed from silver and again date from probably circa 1930, and they're most likely German in origin. They feature 2 clovers, and they're set with bright pastes and lovely blue glass teardrop shaped stones, which are really nicely faceted so that they shimmer wonderfully. They are clip-ons, and the clips are nice and strong. As you can see, the glass is mounted in open back settings so that the light shines beautifully through them. I'll clip them in so you get an idea of the scale of them. They're not too big, but just big enough to shine and to show off. Here we go. And I will just hold my hair up so you get an idea of the proportion and the design. They're so pretty. These would perhaps be lovely as a something blue for a bride to wear, or just to be worn for a special summer occasion. Next, my final piece. This is really special and exceptionally rare. This wonderful mother of pearl brooch features the face or profile of perhaps a classical figure, perhaps a Grecian god, or a Roman statue. It's constructed from one entire piece of mother of pearl and really intricately carved with a beautifully delicate face. You can see the person is very contemplative, looking up at something. On the reverse here, it features a lovely fastening pin with a trombone clasp, and it's marked Deco, which means that it was made in France. I believe that this piece is special because I believe that it was made by the company René Le Marchand, who created belt buckles, buttons and brooches for the house of Elsa Schiaparelli in the 1930s. To show you, I have one of my favourite books here. This book is known as Costume Jewellery for, Costume Jewellery for Haute Couture, and it was written by Florence Muller. It's the costume jewellery collector's Bible. I'm sure a lot of you will agree. It has many important designers in it, and featured amongst its pages is the work of René Le Marchand for Elsa Schiaparelli, produced circa 1930. Here we have a selection of what they refer to as chased mother of pearl belt buckles. Here we've got a ruffle, an anchor, a claw and a tiger, and these are very much in the style and construction of this piece that I have here. So I believe this piece was perhaps made by René Le Marchand for Elsa Schiaparelli. I'll just give you a closer look once more at the detail in it and the quality of this piece. It really is a beauty and is certainly a collectible and interesting example of costume jewellery from the 1930s. Here it is pinned on. As you can see, it looks great worn against black, and the mother of pearl really stands out. So that's my selection of items to share with you this week. We have the French mother of pearl brooch depicting a classical figure, possibly by René Le Marchand for Elsa Schiaparelli. We have these really elegant Art Deco clover earrings constructed from paste and silver, most likely German. This wonderful 1920s platinum and crystal guard chain necklace. This Belgian Art Deco era clutch bag. These Louis Rousselet 1940s faux pearl earrings. And this fabulous choker and cuff dating from the Victorian era, made from velvet and featuring cut steel and faux pearls. That's my selection of really interesting and special costume pieces to share with you again this week. I hope you've enjoyed them. Thanks very much for staying with me through till the end, and I'll see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.